Good afternoon. It's another edition of Harness News Live. It's July 19th, 2023. It's your boy Trey Colbeck here to go over some more harness racing news from all around North America. Had Sire Stakes action from all around America and Canada. Of course, had some stake races in Summerside, some big top-notch stake races in Summerside Raceway and PEI, and of course, a big Saturday at the Meadowlands. But before that, we'll talk about our sponsor for today's show is Harness Bid. It's a game changer for the standardbred and harness racing bloodstock industry, providing buyers and sellers with an easy-to-use online platform and that offers global reach, unparalleled transparency, and convenience for its customers. With zero commissions on any horse sold, buyers can purchase horses with the confidence that they are getting the best value for their money, while at the same time, sellers can list their horses without worrying about hefty commission fees eaten into their profits. So for more information and to get started, visit harnessbid.com. But before we get into the recaps, we do have a little other news. First, we'll go to the sad passing of Tom Tetrick. Mr. Tetrick was a member of the USTA. He won over 1,255 races as a harness racing driver and another 577 as a trainer, of course, since 1991. He was born in Mount Vernon, Illinois on July 19th in 1994. He will be survived by his wife and, of course, his sons, Tom, Tim, and Trace. Tom Tetrick passed away at his home again at the age of 73. So my condolences and everyone's condolences on Harness Link to the Tetrick family. Now to move on to some a little bit more brighter news in the harness racing community, it was announced the Little Brown Jug, will now be $1 million purse race starting this year. That's pretty exciting news. We are extremely excited to announce the purse increase, said Tom Wright, president of the Little Brown Jug Society. We have had tremendous support in our industry with our industry partners, the state of Ohio, and have significantly increased our sponsorship that have allowed us to do so. We would like to especially thank the Ohio Harness Racing Horsemen's Association and the state of Ohio's legislation for helping us reach the milestone. Big news there for the 78th edition of the Payson Classic. The headlines, the Delaware, Ohio Grand Circuit Week, with 5 days of racing starting Sunday, September 17th through to Thursday, September 21st. Pretty big news there. Finally, the Little Brown Jug. Well, not so little in purse anymore. Now to the recap. We had a big day of racing at the Meadowlands this past Saturday. Not up first, but in the order of recap here, we'll look at the big one, the Meadowlands Pace going for $668,000. Let's see. Confederate was a heavy consensus favorite. Can he get the job done?
Also looking for room is Ammo on the inside as they turn for home. And they're stride for stride at 3/4. Christ Church and Confederate on the outside, taking it to them. 1:21.1. They're in the stretch of the Meadowlands Pace. And Confederate looking to assert himself here. Confederate kicks clear by 2, now 3. Hungry Angel Boy looking for second. Christ Church on the inside third. Confederate destroys them. Confederate and the Bionic Man. Confederate dominates the Meadowlands Pace over Hungry Angel Boy. Then Christchurch and Fulton in 1:47.
Confederate by Sweet Lou wins his 9th career win. 1:47 flat is this new lifetime mark. He is now over $1 million in career earnings. This is Tim Tetrick's 6th Meadowland Pace win. Trainer of Confederate is Brett Peeling. The next race we're going to look at here is the William R. Houghton Memorial Open. Pace 444,000 was actually just the next race after the Meadowlands Pace. Let's see how this one finished out.
On the far turn, a buck a bet Hanover and Ruthless Hanover. These two slug it out in trading blows. Allywag Hanover in the pocket spot, and lurking is By the Missile. Here comes By the Missile, surging 3 wide. Also 3 wide, Tattoo Artist. And they turn for home off 3/4 in 1:19-4 in the stretch. It's Ruthless Hanover the target, and they fan out to come after him. Here comes Tattoo Artist down the center with Dexter Dunn. In between them, Alleywag Hanover. And on the cones, Charlie May in deep stretch. But it's Tattoo Artist at 10-1 on the inside. Charlie May. Charlie May may do it. Charlie May in the Buckeye. Then Tattoo Artist, Ruthless Hanover, and Alleywag Hanover. Charlie May, 31-1, 147-1.
Charlie May earns his 25th career win in 147-1, which is also now his lifetime mark. We had David Miller in the sulky for trainer Stephen Carter. Big win there for Charlie May in the William R. Houghton Memorial Open Pace. With that, we'll look at the Hambletonian Maturity. This one had Jiggy Jog heading in as a heavy favorite. Now, could she hold on? This race is a little bit longer than a mile. It's a mile and an eighth. Let's see if that deep stretch, if the favorite Jiggy Jog could hold on in the Hambletonian Maturity 4-year-olds open trot.
He is fourth. They hit the far turn. Pretender underway from fifth. Cool Papa Bell trying to catch that one in sixth. And then it's Slay on the inside, seventh, followed by Justice and Kegstand. They pass 3/4, and it's Jiggy Jog in 1:24-3. Jiggy Jog. Now some pressure from Pretender and Andrew McCarthy on the outside. Jiggy Jog and Pretender squaring off. MM's Dream needs to shake loose, but still gapping that pocket some as they turn for home. Looks like money to the outside, fourth into the stretch of the E.T. Gary Jr. Hambletonian Maturity. Jiggy Jog turns it on. Jiggy Jog is gone. Opens up by 3, now 4. Trying to reel her in is MM's Dream second. Jiggy Jog has another eighth of a mile. The mile was 1:51 for Jiggy Jog. Final move, MM's Dream on the outside. MM's Dream upsets Jiggy Jog. Then raised by Lindy. And looks like money in 2:04-3.
MM's Dream used that extra 1/8 of a mile to catch up and pass the heavy favorite Jiggy Jog. Now this is the 22nd lifetime win for MM's Dream. She is now a millionaire in earnings. David Miller gets another win in the bike. Up next is the Mistletoe Shea Lee for 3-year-old Phillies Pace, $169,000. Sylvia Hanover looks to continue her perfect season heading into this. 11 wins and 12 starts. One of those is a second place. Let's see if she can continue it.
Fresh on the inside, third as they continue around the far turn. Second over is Sylvia Hanover, poised to come 3 deep right now. A late move coming from Front Page Story, fifth on the outside. And Zanata looks for racing room, and they turn for home. 1:22 for 3/4 into the stretch, and it's a fierce tussle. First over on the outside, and coming on is Strong Poison. And off that cover flips Sylvia Hanover. Sylvia Hanover has open road. She's trying to open up. Twinbee Joe Fresh, a final surge at her on the outside. Here comes Twinbee Joe Fresh. Sylvia Hanover, then Twinbee Joe Fresh. And then Strong Poison. And then it was close Front Page Story or Zanata, 1:48-4.
Sylvia Hanover does continue the perfect season. Now she's 12 wins and 13 starts lifetime, of course, with 1 second place finish. The 1:48-4 is 2/5 of a second off her lifetime mark, which she achieved at Woodbine Mohawk Park. There's also the Dorothy Houghton Memorial Open Pace. Michaela wins that one. We also have the Stanley Dancer Memorial for 3-year-old colts in Gelding's Trot. We had Oh Well pick up the first split. And in the second split, Winner's Bet wins that race. And of course, we had 2 splits of the Dell Miller Memorials for 3-year-old trotting fillies. Quick Stop wins the first one, while Heaven Hanover picks up the second race. More stake race action went down at Summerside. Some finals. First up, the Ruby Chappelle Memorial. Let's see how this one ended.
And fire. Dolly Sky sent to the outside fourth. Fifth up the rail is Ace 44 Dome. Sugar Bowl. Drake on the line. 3/4 in 1:24-3. Here's Dream Fair. Zen Fire to take over the lead. Homeward bound they come. Dolly Sky, the Cinderella man. second. Share the moment third. It's Mark Campbell night on plate night. Win number 6. Dream Fares and Fire in the Ruby Chapel final. Dolly Sky, what an effort, second. Third, Plain Jane, but it's Dream Fares and Fire. 153-4.
Dream Fares Zenfire, 52nd win in 131 starts, 153-4 is a seasonal best, just shy of $200,000 earnings lifetime. This was Mark Campbell's 6th driving win of the card, which he's also paired up with the favorite in the Governor's Place. And of course, the favorite is the new track record holder, Rollum, who is looking to extend his dominance at Summerside, he's fastly approaching $400,000 lifetime. Let's see how the Governor's Plate 55 ended.
3, Roll with Hottie Toddy coming up on the outside. Now second, American Risk at the rail third. Fourth on the outside, Twin B Tough Enough. In at the rail, stash it away with nowhere to go. Fifth, moving up 6th, that is Batter Up Hanover. The 3/4 tripped in 1:23 and 3, and they're homeward bound. And it is Rollum clear on the lead. Roll with Hottie Toddy. Twin B Tough Enough. Governor's Plate 55. Mark Campbell's night. Win number 7 on the program. And Governor's Plate win number 5. Twin B Tough Enough second. Looked like Roll with Hottie Toddy third. And the time for the mile, 1:51.4. Wow!
Big 23rd career win for Rollum, 5th of the year. Campbell gets his 7th win of the card. Big night for Mark Campbell, as he is the trainer and driver for both winners of the big stake races here, Dream Fares, Zenfire, and Rollum. So again, congratulations to all the connections, and good job to Mark Campbell winning big there on Governor's Plate Day at Summerside. All right, that's everything we have for you today. Like always, we'll be back on Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern, and of course, next Wednesday at 2 p.m. But before we go, I'd like to mention again, this episode is sponsored by Harness Bid, the game changer for standardbred and harness racing bloodstock industry, with zero commission on any horse sold. Buyers can purchase with great confidence they're getting the value for the money. At the same time, sellers can list their horses without worrying about hefty commissions eating into their profits. Visit harnessbid.com to get started. On behalf of myself, Ace behind the scenes, and everyone at Harness Link, see you next time. Bye-bye.